Hey, what's up everyone? Just wanted to talk to you today about setup of chase cams. There's a lot of things that people don't talk about when setting those up, and maybe the safety behind using them. So I'm going to show you a couple things. Alright, so we all know that when using these chase cams, they are generally hooked to one of your C lines, or the second to last set of lines, not the trailing edge, but the next set of lines in is generally where you would hook up your chase cam. Something that I didn't think about until I got one was the fact that a lot of wings don't have a line right in the center of the wing. A lot of times they're like offset by one cell, or like mine, I have 4 open cells with no connection point. So what I did is I just made a loop of line here, and I hook a small little carabiner on there like this, so that this is self-equalizing and it can slide on the line. I originally tried tying this, so it was like locked in place, but what I found when you turned was this would swing and unload one side, and then when you turned back straight, it would catch that and create turbulence in your video, or shake in your video. So by having a self-equalizing line like this, when you turn, it can just easily slide to either side. Okay, so something else to think about when setting up this attachment bridle to your wing is how long it is. You don't want this thing to be like super short, because then what it will do is actually pull sideways at these connection points, and you want the tension of this line to be a similar direction as to what the lines going from your wing to your harness are doing. So mine is about 2.5 to 3 feet in length, so the line is about 5 to 6 feet of total length. So just think about that as you're setting it up. Don't make that line super short. Alright, so something else that maybe isn't talked about a lot, or maybe people don't think about, is the safety of using a chase cam like this. If you tend to fly low or fly around a lot of trees, you get it snagged on something, that could be a bad end to your day. So I wanted to figure out a way to have a quick release or a safety mechanism on my chase cam. So this is what I came up with. It took me quite a few tries to figure this out. So basically what this is just it's a little spring clasp, like you would see on a drawstring, and it took me like 4 or 5 tries to find one that was strong enough to hold this line at the amount of tension that I wanted. And so what I did is, after I set this up, I used a tension meter, a digital tension gauge, to figure out how much pull it would take to release it. And it's around 13 to 15 pounds of pull. Seems like a lot, but I wanted a little extra security. So far using it, it's never slid down the release at all. So I feel pretty safe with it. Alright, so the red bungee line, that goes to the chase cam down there. You can see this is hooked to the equalizing bridle that I set up on the wing. This is basically like an 1/8 inch piece of accessory cord. Just tied a little loop on it, connected to the carabiner. Knot on the bungee so it can't slide through, and basically works like that. So like I was saying, 15 pounds of pull to undo that. Not sure, that might be too much. That might still pull your wing down. I'm not really sure on that one. Maybe people can give some feedback on that. But you can definitely find a clip like this with a weaker spring, so maybe it pulls out easier, or maybe you use a smaller diameter accessory cord, so it doesn't have as much drag pulling out. So yeah, that's what I got set up. Hopefully you guys figure out something, or you could use this as well.